Everybody, what is up and welcome to Rock Gamer, and it's time for my weekly recap of the past week's Guitar Hero Live and Rock Band 4 news. We've had a pretty eventful week, especially with Gamescom going on in Germany, so let's get right into the Rock Band 4 news of the week. So last week, as soon as I posted my weekly recap, we learned that Harmonix put out a new FAQ sheet basically answering a lot of the questions we have about Rock Band 4. So we learned that Ion drums and MIDI drums will not be supported at launch. I did put in a question to Harmonix asking them whether I could use my electronic drum kit using the Guitar Hero World Tour drum kit, because they've said the wireless instruments should work. They said that the Guitar Hero World Tour drum kit should work, but they're not sure about hooking up a MIDI drum kit to it. But I've used it before in Rock Band 2, it worked perfectly fine. I think that may be the solution to a lot of people who want to use their E-kits in Rock Band 4. We also learned that standalone pre-orders will be coming soon for both the Xbox One and the PS4. We also learned earlier this week that Australia pre-orders are finally available at GameStop. The only thing is that Australians are paying double the price of what we're paying, which is a really ridiculous amount to begin with, and then Australians have to pay double what we're paying. We also learned that there was a new song announcement. There were 17 new songs announced this week. And the biggest news of the week was the 17 new songs that was announced, I believe, on Monday or Tuesday, just before Gamescom started. And I'm not going to read through the entire list. If you guys want to see it, just click the description box below. But some of the notable bands were Four Non Blondes, The Black Keys, Disturbed, Halestorm was finally making its first appearance, Heart is returning, we have some more Rush, Scorpions are making their first appearance in Rock Band, even if it is a re-record, and System of a Down. But then there was a lot of bands that we never really heard of, like White Denim, Soul Remnants, Slydigs. And the reaction to a lot of the songs was pretty mixed. I think this was probably the most disappointing song announcement that I've seen, and based on my feedback that I saw from the community as well. So make sure you guys check that out down below. We also learned exactly how the Guitar Hero solos, freestyles work if you're using a Guitar Hero guitar. Because as you know, the Guitar Hero guitars only have 5 buttons compared to Rock Band's 10. And in a lot of the demos they've shown with the freestyle solo mode, they're always using the solo buttons on the lower part of the neck. And it turns out that you'll be scored the same way if you use a Guitar Hero guitar. The only difference is the amount of sounds you'll be able to produce will be limited if you're only using a 5-button guitar. Harmonix also revealed that the Arctic Monkeys will be on disc for Rock Band 4, although they didn't announce what song would be on disc. We'll have to see what that announcement is probably in the coming weeks or months. I also want to let you guys know I have full band expert charts of some of the songs that were announced earlier this week. They're on my channel, so you guys can go check that out. And then let's turn to the Gamescom news that came out earlier this week. So we saw the alternative band Chvrches. They were part of Harmonix's Livestream from Germany, and they played Paramore's Ignorance on Rock Band 4. A lot of people tended to speculate that because they were playing the game, that somehow we'd see their music on disc. And I want to just remind you guys that way back when Rock Band 1 came out, Seether was playing Rock Band 1 on some interview or TV channel, and we didn't see their song show up till like 4 years later in Rock Band Network. So just because you see them playing it doesn't mean we're going to see them. And after listening to their music, because I wasn't too familiar with it, I don't really know how well suited it would be in Rock Band 4. It seems like it would have been better suited for Rock Band 3, where we had keys, because a lot of their music is very synth heavy. It's got a lot of electronic drums, not a ton of guitar, but who knows, we'll see. We also got a new video, which you see here from IGN. They're playing Even Flow by Pearl Jam. And it gives us a little bit of a better idea of exactly how the freestyle solo guitars work, how they look, and how they sound, especially in the Legacy DLC. If you also go watch the Chvrches video, there's also some more freestyle solos showing over there. And the one thing you'll notice if you go watch the video with this video with the audio from IGN, you'll notice that the freestyle solos can sound pretty bad if you don't know what you're doing. The Even Flow solo was pretty dreadful to listen to, but to be fair, these guys probably haven't played the freestyle solo mode a ton, and it looks like it probably takes a while to master. And in our final Rock Band 4 news of the week, Harmonix sent out a brand new survey today, just asking people about whether they've pre-ordered. If you have pre-ordered, there was literally one question on the survey. If you answered that you did pre-order, the survey that was it. If you didn't pre-order, then Harmonix wants to know why you haven't pre-ordered. So I think when reading the forums, it seems like a lot of people haven't pre-ordered yet because they're disappointed with the lack of online play. They're waiting for the song announcements. They're disappointed with the lack of, compatibility with the Ion drum kit or the Wii drum kit. But once we get to the Amazon sales rankings, you'll see that the sales have drastically increased for Rock Band over the past week. Turning now to Guitar Hero Live news. There's a ton of Guitar Hero Live news coming this week, both from Gamescom and as well from some of the pre-order sites. So let's start with the song announcement that came out this week. We had another 7, I think it was another 10 or 12 or 15 songs announced. A lot of the songs announced were more on the heavier side, but then there was also some poppy stuff and a lot of stuff that we've already seen in Rock Band before. So we had Megadeth, we had In Flames, we had Boston, we had Rush, Royal Blood, Panic at the Disco, Kings of Leon, and if you guys want to see the whole list, click the description box below. You'll notice a lot of these songs have already been in either past Guitar Hero games or already available in Rock Band. And I think the reaction was pretty mixed to the song announcement. It wasn't clear as to whether these songs are on Guitar Hero TV or whether they're on Guitar Hero Live. In other news, we got confirmation of 2 songs that will be on disc for Guitar Hero Live that will be part of the single player campaign. One is Soundgarden's song Been Away Too Long, and the other one is Ho Hey by the Lumineers. Those will both be on disc. I think that brings the total number of songs that have been announced for on disc to 7 or 8 or so. The other big news that was announced this week for Guitar Hero Live that took a lot of people by surprise is that Guitar Hero Live will support vocals, and you will be able to sing in the game and be scored for singing. Now, the game won't necessarily ship with a free microphone or any kind of microphone, but I did see on Best Buy as a pre-order bonus, if you go order right now from Best Buy, you will get a free microphone when you buy Guitar Hero Live. So you can plug in any USB microphone and just start singing in Guitar Hero Live. The only catch is you can only do it in this quick play mode in the single player or on Guitar Hero TV, and in order to actually sing you need to have a guitar plugged in at all times, so it doesn't look like you can do solo vocals at all, but the game will score you separately. The other way you can also sing is using your smartphone. What we learned this week is that there's an app that's going to come out for your smartphone when Guitar Hero Live comes out. It's like a companion app, and one of the features of that app is that you can actually sing into your phone and use it as a microphone. We also learned that once you reach level 10 in Guitar Hero TV, you'll unlock something called Rivals Mode, and it's basically like a throwback to old school Guitar Hero competitive play where you can play against somebody else online, and you can basically have 2 note highways, your highway and their highway side by side, and you can actually challenge them and see who's the better guitar player. We also learned that there's going to be 2 festivals in the game. There's going to be the Sound Dial Festival, which is the UK festival, and then there's going to be an American festival called Rock the Block. Now, both festivals will have their own kind of audience members you'll see, so the crowd will look a lot different each festival. They've actually worked pretty closely with the actual people who design festivals or the stages for the festivals in different countries, and they want to really get the look right. We also learned a new Interpol song that will be available as part of Guitar Hero TV. We learned that the song All the Rage Back Home is confirmed for Guitar Hero TV. It was shown in one of the trailers that Activision put out for Guitar Hero for Gamescom. Turning now to our Amazon sales rankings of the week, Rock Band 4 is on a roll. The last 2 weeks it's been doing really good, and this week it did even better. So the PS4 version of the Rock Band bundle, when you compare it on the Amazon sales ranking list, I looked at the top selling video game items right now, and this includes everything from accessories to games to controllers to consoles. Rock Band 4's the PS4 version bundle was ranked 420th this week. It moved up the list from 694th last week. The Xbox One version is ranked 314th this week. It was ranked 496th last week. Meanwhile, Guitar Hero Live is not doing so well. The PS4 version is ranked 3,253rd this week. Last week it was 2,101, so it moved down the list quite a few spots. The Xbox One version is ranked 2,317, while last week it was ranked 2,411, so it moved a bit, but not too much. And that basically does it for the entire week's news when it comes to Rock Band 4 and Guitar Hero Live. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to stay up to date on the latest Rock Band 4, Guitar Hero Live, and Amplitude news, be sure to click the subscribe